Bye, brah.
And I'm Gus. It's high energy there.
I felt a burp coming up as we were going around,
man.
and I was really hoping it'd be timed just
If you
perfectly.
could have burped your name,
You can kind of just exhale your name in like a lippy exhale, like. It's just.
Your teeth don't even have to touch.
You have to have teeth touched for your name.
Drew. Yeah.
Drew. I never thought about that. Gus.
Gosh. Nothing. No teeth don't have to
What did you
touch.
just do?
Gus.
God.
Oh, yeah, you did it for the S.
Gotta do it a few times for me.
Yeah.
Den-
Shine.
Speaking of language is weird, right? Like
Right.
you manipulate your mouth into different shapes to make sounds so that other people can understand you.
So, Raina Scully was tweeting about today about this problem she has with a lot of her comment section in her YouTube videos where people accuse her of being not fully Japanese.
Accused might be a weird word. They ask her if she's not.
Or sometimes they even just declare.
Yeah.
And that she has a hard time, convincing them otherwise. And one of the things that she lists out, like, I'm so sorry, I speak really good English. It's my second language, but I speak it really well. And she does. Raina speaks it like she grew up in, like, California.
Right.
It's amazing. And it made me think of this clip I saw a while back, and I'm not sure if it was like a Japanese game show or a Korean game show, something like that. And there was a celebrity, an artist on there that was answering questions, and they were answering questions in English. The whole thing was in their native language, but they're answering English, but they're answering it so perfectly in like, American phonetics, that kind of thing, that then their people weren't understanding them fast enough. And so then they would kind of throw a little bit of a spin of like
they have to put with their accent.
And I thought it was like they were literally being punished for being too good at learning another language.
I've seen that clip you're talking about. It's like an interview with a K-pop group, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Like,
She's just a musician. That's
yeah, and she could speak English fluently.
Yeah.
But then she had to put an accent on it so that they would understand her.
That's Raina. Raina is like she's because she lived here for a while.
Yeah.
And in fact met her husband here. He's
I've been getting into trouble at home because
I love that board.
Go
game.
on.
I've been trying to learn
trouble at home.
No, trouble, just trouble.
Trouble. Welcome to
I'm
the Trouble at
getting
Home.
into trouble.
The DLC of trouble. Trouble at home.
because I've been trying to learn some Korean. So now I'm doing this thing where I'm mashing up languages and I'm combining English, Spanish, and Korean and making like these Franken words.
You're like a fusion restaurant.
Right, and
It's fantastic.
The other day I was speaking in this made up language, and Esther she stopped me, said, "You need to stop doing that. you're inventing a language that no one outside of this house is going to be able to understand, and it's going to be really difficult."
Do you have an example?
Yeah, what's an example?
So I learned that if you say you're cold in Korean, it's chuwa. So I was a little cold, so I said I was chuito.
That's so good. No, don't listen to her.
Yeah,
you
it's
keep
your
doing
own.
that. You live your truth.
When my mother-in-law comes over and she picks up my dog, she'll say like popo, popo, which means kiss. So now for me, kisses are besipos,
Besipos.
It's a little above.
like besito and popo.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
used to
I
do
like that.
I used to do that sometimes when I was learning both French and Hebrew growing up. I used to forget sometimes like which language was which in certain words. So I would like make a sentence and have half French, half Hebrew, or just like a Hebrew word in there, and I didn't even realize it was wrong until someone was like, "What did you say?"
Mm-hmm. I think I started doing it growing up on the border. Like you would do that all the time with Spanish and English.
Yeah.
Or you like make monstrous Spanglish words. So now it's like I'm revisiting it. Was that another one I do? It's like if I'm a little cold, and if I want to do Spanish and English, yes, I'll say burrito.
Oh,
A burrito.
Like a little cold burrito.
Burrito.
You've probably told me this before, but what's your level of fluency in Spanish at this point?
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's atrophied a bit because I don't use it very much.
I figured you at one point in your life were completely fluent.
But it's gone a little by the wayside. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
I only know bad Spanish.
You
I
do?
only know like Peggy Hill, like escúchame, like
I love that.
Hey, Drew, that's more than I know.
yeah,
So
can't abide. Just
I love that Peggy Hill bad Spanish. I think that's also like another inspiration for like mashing up words.
Yeah.
'Cause she always uses the wrong one.
I totally
Escúchame.
chonies is my favorite Spanish word, just because it's so much better than underwear.
Yeah.
and it sounds like just
What
so
is
much
it?
chonies.
Jonas.
Yeah,
You've never heard that?
yeah.
No.
It's just your,
It's,
your
there's-
draws.
I grew up in
Southern draws?
I grew up in Southern California in pretty mixed environments of like a lot of Hispanic culture and like that. And so like words like that, I didn't know. Like I didn't know that was a Spanish word. Like we just always called underwear chonies.
Yeah. But it's like chonies is like the white boy, like, hey, pick up your chonies, would you? Like that's the Peggy Hill way
I
of
didn't say,
saying
hey, pick up your chonies.
That's why it's
I
always
said
weird.
chonies.
It's weird for me to be around people who like I see products like LaCroix. To me, that'd be La Croix.
Right.
Yeah.
And like croissant. But
I have
people
a
are like
hard time
crescent. And I'm like, what are these words?
Yeah, what are you
I've heard
doing?
that even like LaCroix, like they prefer people say LaCroix instead of LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Yeah, I mean it's
'Cause it's La Croix?
possible. But like me learning French growing up, looking at that word, my brain says La Croix.
I took like 3 years of French in high school, and that was hammered into me so much. And now, like, I have to tell my brain to say it croissant, so I don't seem like that like pretentious asshole. Like, garçon, un croissant.
Je veux un croissant, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous
Merci. You should just start speaking like that.
Yeah.
Just be that guy.
No,
You have a mustache.
You can do it.
That's like half of it, right?
All you need is a
There.
beret and a turtleneck and a lit cigarette, and you're done.
I learned,
Oh.
It was a long list of things that you needed.
and you're done.